You looking sheepishly like a bunch of white. In fact, a hyena is better than all of you. Why do I even? Can you manage my makeup? If I want to interact, that is why I don't go to parties. I don't do anything because the way we reason is laughable. If I want to interact with true Africans, I go to wildlife safari park. At least if I see a zebra, a chimpanzee, those are our true Africans. We can mingle together. Maybe I can understand them better. Because at least if they see danger, they can run. All of you see danger and you keep embracing it. Keep embracing it. Look at Imo State. How many people in Imo State? Over 5 million. Somebody came forth in an election. They pushed him to number 1. Everybody's just like this. Even some bishops want to go and congratulate him. Some people said, hey, don't touch him. Oh. He's our man. Hey, let's move him forward. These are black people. Very backward. Useless. When they kill in America, you say, hey, it's racism. Racism. You are a fool. That's not like racism. They are killing you because of your natural stupidity. By nature, you are stupid as a black person. Do you have running water? Without maybe solar charger and generator, will you be watching me now? Are you not ashamed of yourselves? Are you not ashamed? But UNN has engineering department, electrical engineering, electrical and electricals, all are rubbish. Uniport has it. Uniben has it. Everywhere. Electrical and electrical engineering. Whatever that rubbish means, I don't know. No, electrical and electronics. But there is no light. The reason why they sent you to school to go and study electrical engineering is so that when you come out, there will be no more power shortage in the village. That's the reason why. So you don't know. Biafra must come. And when Biafra does come, everybody will be free. If Biafra is not free, none of you is going to be free. And that is why I have said it before and allow me to repeat. We have come to set all of you free. And if you allow this nonsense to continue, you'll be sunk. If you have not gotten your Somali visa, go and get it now. Because the zoo is gone. And the hell has arrived.
Yes. What's going on with my network? My network want to begin this nonsense today. Good day to you. I want to appreciate you for joining wherever you're watching from. My name is Criminality, Bruce, and this is going to be a brief one, quickly, so that we can look at what concerns us as people, And I want to thank you for joining. This is Biafra Global Network. My name is Kelechi Bruce, and it is time for us to look critically into issues that concerns us. We are preparing for real movement to take back our nation, real structure, real plan, real program to take back our nation, Biafra. And now that we are beginning to discover the real path of getting our freedom, we have to begin to discuss some critical things. The essence of teachings and discussions right now in this dispensation we found ourselves is because we want to now look at the things that would help us move forward. At the same time, look at the things that made us stay stagnant, or the things that caused us delays and the things that caused us denials, and then to be able to learn from all of these facts. Because the best thing that can happen to any people is to look at themselves and tell themselves the truth. Why am I still here? Why am I being delayed? And what I'm looking for is the cause of the delays. You know, it is critical because we have to come to understand that this time around in Biafra project, we have gone past the stage where anything goes. People just want to, you know, jeopardize the whole process, turn it to a criminal program and project. We have come to the period when we have to become as white and whiter than snow. As Mazi Nnamdi has always said, that the purpose of Biafra is going to be achieved through being whiter than white and whiter than snow. And what that means is that we're going to stand on the path of truth, transparency, justice, and good conscience. We're going to stand on the path of truth. We're going to be standing on the path of truth. I want to welcome you. Please share this broadcast on all the social media platforms. It's just going to be a 30 minutes short one. This time around, we're going to be doing short videos because most people have been talking about having so long videos that they can't watch. But I promise you, this time around, I'll try to make videos brief, even if it is several times a day. Let it be 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and we're done, and then we can move forward. Now, today, we're going to be looking critically on the issue of weaponizing Biafra project. Now, I want you to understand this. Based on the situation that Biafrans are going through, or we are still going through, or we've been going through, we have come to find that lots of our people seek means of survival. And because we seek means of survival, and whenever you have people who are smart but who don't have the opportunities to exude this smartness, they tend to convert that smartness to criminality. And that is why there's a particular narrative that says that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Some of you might understand that critically in this explanation I'm giving right now. When somebody is idle, they tend to become instruments in the hands of idleness. The devil we're talking about here is now the idle mind. The mind and the human nature is designed to be productive, designed to be active, designed to achieve, designed to move forward, designed to be in activity. But when we find ourselves in a situation where we cannot utilize the gifting, that we don't have opportunities for better and positive impact, we tend to exude those natural qualities we have and utilize them to do wrong. And this has become the problem we face as Biafrans. Most Biafrans today, because of the situation in the contraption called Nigeria, because of the situation that we have gone through after the 1967 to 1970 war, when the wealth of the people were taken from them and they were given stipends, they were given stipends to live on. It has caused the people to go into several kinds of criminality. That is why when you find criminality all over the nations of the world, you see that Biafrans are most times the ones, not victims now, the ones perpetrating these kinds of criminalities. And it has become very, very, it's a major cause of concern. Now, that particular error has eaten deep into the narrative of our freedom fighting. Now, people have now criminalized freedom fighting. Rather than seeing freedom fighting as a means of getting themselves free so that they can go back to their normal self and begin to behave normally and use their gifting for better things, use their aptitude for greater achievements, and use their giftings to better their nation and have their own nation that they can survive and develop and become people that will be reckoned all over the nations of the world. They now have converted, this attitude of criminality has as a means of exuding criminality. And this has become a major problem to Biafrans, especially to Africans in general. Of course, we always say Africans. We're just bearing this Biafra. After freeing Biafra, able to get to the next level of after freeing Biafra, get to the next level of freeing Africa, then we'll now come our name from Biafra to something else. Depends on what Mazin and Bikan have said. We also have to change our name from Africa to what we want to be, because that name Africa is not indigenous to us. So what's wrong with us, and it has affected our psyche and the way we behave and operate. And these things are very fundamental to how much we can see it as an first be affect the way we see ourselves, because the way we see ourselves will determine how much we understand our personality to be able to do the right thing. But I'm going to be going straight to this issue of criminality. On the situation we found ourselves, the issue of colonialism, suffering, pain, rejection, frustration, there's a particular word I'm looking for, political strangulation, let me use that word, political strangulation, social strangulation, economic strangulation of Biafra land, of the people of Biafra, we are forced to engage in criminal activities. And most people who have made their monies today in Biafra in criminality. And let's just tell them, you know, most people, not just in Biafra, but all over the contraption called Nigeria. In fact, from the politicians to everybody, including the British, make their monies from criminality. It seems that criminality has a way of paying or cashing out for people who want to go that path with Britain. Because for Britain to sustain themselves, they need to get the people to adopt the criminal mindset, so that it will help them sustain their criminality against the people of Biafra and the people of Nigeria. So what Britain does is they encourage criminals to come into the system, because they need criminals to sustain their thieving of our natural resources, our human resources, and the things that belong to us. So for them to continue to take advantage of us, they need to engage criminals and help to get criminal minds into positions that would that are relevant and important to the narrative of nationhood, or yes, of course. And so they now do that just to spite the people, just to cheat the people, just to steal from the people, and all of that, and to frustrate the people. And one of the weapons here is one of the style, or one of the feature of the weapons, not one of the weapons now, one of the features of the weapons is that the people must be put in a situation where they feel very desperate to survive. So when the people are in the situation where they feel very desperate to survive, they would now give in to criminality. And that will also put them in that as distracted about their nature, their personality, their future. Rather, they are concerned with what they're going to eat right now, what they're going to get with the wealth they need to amass now, so that they don't lose in the future. They are afraid of your future. You know, the situation in the contraption Nigeria is meant to make people afraid of the future, so that they seek to satisfy themselves now and keep satisfying themselves now, against the fact that they want to secure the future. So people go into several kinds of criminality. Now, I'm not going to go deep into that narrative, but I want to bring it to what I want to speak about today. I'm going to continue in this narrative maybe later in the evening. I just want to give a perspective, and later in the evening I'll give another perspective. Hopefully, when I'll just try and create a little time. But I want to give you this perspective to this now. Now, because of this situation we have found ourselves and trying to survive as a people, our people traveling all over the nations of the world seeking